There were several categories that were discussed. Each one of the different categories have some important ideas that were expressed to us. The biggest item that I see as a huge goal for the town, a huge success for the community, and the opportunity to take advantage of these funds is the Allen Avenue refurbishment.
So what I'm asking again for is your support of this framework with these very loose dollar amounts that are associated with. You have an idea, but what the commitment is in this process, I bring a project forward, get referred, we brief it in detail, come back to the full council for a vote.
I do just want to be clear that we are being asked to vote on the overall strategy, not the individual projects. The individual projects will still come back to us. I make a motion to approve Town Manager Borg's ARPA strategy as outlined at the FinCom subcommittee.
All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Abstentions?
Aye.
We have, the motion passes 8-0-1.
When we talked about the free cash strategy, yeah, $5.52 million is a great deal of money. It's probably one of the biggest free cash numbers we've had in many, many, many years. I don't feel like we spent enough time on it. Needless to say, it did go forward as a recommendation, favorable recommendation, so I'm going to defer to the rest of the committee if it stays that way.
I guess the same thing here is we've been asked to approve a free cash strategy versus any specific individual product.
One big point that we kind of stuck it with a little bit was that about half of this money is going to athletic fields in an athletic complex for different fields in different places. The negative vote was because we're putting some money into all of these fields, but there's not really a solid how we're going to support all these fields going forward. Unfortunately, right now, the way it sits is kind of like as the budget allows, and we've been really lucky. Right now, the budget really allows us to support these, but there's nothing that no self-sustaining or self-funding support.
This plan is solid. It gives us guidelines into the certain areas where we're probably going to make some investments in, where we will be seeing some measures that will come before us that will then vet in much greater detail. We're hitting on, as Mr. Simmons said, we're hitting on some things that have been nagging us for a long time. We get a chance to, make a stand here and, put our mark on the town and get a lot of good things done. So I'm very excited about this plan and the other one.
I make a motion to approve Town Manager Borg's FY22 free cash strategy.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.